We've been working with multi-step division problems. Today, we'll put our knowledge to work in order to solve word problems. Our objective is that students will be able to solve division word problems involving multi-digit division with group size unknown and the number of groups unknown. You will need a cheerful, positive attitude, your whiteboard and marker, and scratch paper and pencil. This last is optional. Ava is saving for a new computer that costs $1,218. She has already saved half the money. Ava earns $14 per hour. How many hours must Ava work to save the rest of the money? So according to the Rice formula, we have just read our problem. What do we need to know? We need to know how many hours Ava still needs to work to save the rest of the money for her computer. So we know that her computer costs a certain amount and that she has half of that amount. The total amount that she needs is $1,218. So this whole bar represents $1,218 as we illustrate. She has half of it. We need to know how much each half is, and then we'll work on the next step. So far we've read, we've illustrated, now we're going to calculate. We're going to figure out by dividing into our total bar, 1,218, to figure out how much each half is. So 1,218 divided by 2. All right, so first step is to divide. 2 will not go into 1, but it will go into 12. It will go in 6 times. Make sure to keep our place values lined up. 6 times 2 is 12. We've just multiplied. Now we'll subtract. 2 minus 2 is 0. 1 minus 1 is nothing. Bring down our 1. 2 will not go into 1. It goes into 1 0 times. So now we're going to go back up to divide. 0 times 2 is 0. Leaving us with 1. We could skip this step if we wanted to. Okay, and now we're going to bring down our 8. 2 will go into 18 9 times. 9 times 2 is 18. Subtract, we have 0 left over. So for the first part of our problem, we figured out which each half, 609 here, and 609 here. Ava has $609. She needs $609 more dollars. Ava needs $609. She works for $14 an hour. In order to figure out how many hours she works, we'll need to divide 609 by 14. $14 will not go into 6, but it will go into 60. 15 times 4 is 60, so I am going to guess that it will go in 4 times. 4 times 4 is 16. 6 down, regroup by carrying my 1. 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Now subtract. Regroup by borrowing, that's now a 5, and that's now a 10. 10 minus 6 is 4. 5 minus 5 is nothing. 4 is less than 14, so I will bring down my 9. Again, I know that 15 times 3 is 45, so I'm going to guess that 14 will go into 49 3 times. 3 times 4 is 12. Regroup. 3 times 1 is 3, plus 1 is 4. Subtract. 9 minus 2 is 7. 4 minus 4 is nothing. Now, I'm going to put in my invisible decimal, and make sure my decimal places are lined up. Then I can add a 0 without changing the value. That gives me a 0 to bring down. I'm going to guess that 14 will go into 70 5 times, since 14 went into 60 4 times. 5 times 4 is 20. Regroup by carrying my 2. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 2 is 7. 70 minus 70 is 0. My answer is 43 and 5/10 hours.